Presidential candidate Herman Cain jumping into the Shark Tank again. Mr. Cain, thank you.
Thank you.
Question, President Obama has just proposed his jobs plan.
Yes.
He is stating, if you're American, if you love him, you'll help him support this plan and pass the jobs plan. How much do you love President Obama? Will you help him support this plan?
I'm trying to compose myself. To say that if you love him, you'll help him pass that plan, I think is playing upon people's emotions. The president's proposed plan would do two things for economic growth. Number one, nothing. They tried it with the $1 trillion, it didn't work. Logically, $450 billion of the same kind of programs won't work. The mere fact that he lowered payroll tax for employers and employees is just a crumb. It will not put fuel in the economic engine. The second thing that his plan does, it puts us on a path to financial collapse. This economy is already struggling and it's on life support. If you look at the GDP growth for the first quarter, 0.4, second quarter, 1.0, estimated for the third quarter to be 1.0. Even the Federal Reserve recently has said that they don't expect any improvement, which means for the year 2011, we're going to be at an economic growth rate of 1.0 or less. That's anemic. So if you have no economic growth and you're going to raise taxes, now let me tell you where he's raising taxes. President doesn't point out when he's talking about the millionaire's taxes. 84 sneak taxes that are buried in his plan. Everybody gets bitten, except you don't know you've been bitten until after you've been bit. 84 instances are buried in there. Just like in Obamacare, there were all kind of hidden grenades that people didn't find out until after the fact. It would be irresponsible on the part of the American people to sign onto that lock, stock, and barrel, because everybody's going to see some sort of tax increase. What he did was he took one set of loopholes and replaced them with another set of loopholes, the ones that he wanted. And it's going to put us on a road to economic collapse.
Your friend Newt Gingrich stated this morning here at CPAC that he believes that President Obama is the welfare president. Do you agree with that assessment of the president?
That's one assessment, because he is putting more people on welfare. When you don't have an economy that's creating jobs, and the economy has the capacity to grow and create jobs, you're only going to force more people on welfare. That's one assessment. I call him the non-leadership president, because he has not provided leadership that most people consider to be what a leader ought to do. Make sure you're working on the right problems, surround yourself with the right people, and put together the right plans. This president has not worked on the right problem. He has said he's working on the right problem. He says he puts a laser focus on economic growth and jobs, but he has not done it the right way. So if you're not working on the right problem, the business sector, putting fuel in the business sector, you're not working on the right problem. Surrounding yourself with good people, that's also obvious. Go all the way back to his first economic advisory team. 4 of the 5 people that helped him put together the plan that sold the American people on spending $1 trillion in stimulus, that it was going to grow the economy, create jobs, and bring unemployment down. 4 of the 5 of those people, they're going back to their classrooms or wherever they came from. So no, he has not shown those leadership qualities that you need, which is working on the right problems, surrounding yourself with the right people, and putting together the right plans. Most recently, his economic growth and jobs plan. It is not a plan. It is a disaster.
Mr. Cain, thank you again for jumping in the Shark Tank.
Anytime.